Imagine disappearing from the world. No paparazzi, no headlines, no internet drama, just one man, and a private island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. That's exactly what rumors say Kanye West, also known as Ye, might be planning. But the real question is, why would one of the most famous people on Earth want to escape to a remote island? The answer might be bigger than you think. Kanye West has never thought like a normal celebrity. He doesn't just make music, he builds worlds. His fashion brand Yeezy completely reshaped sneaker culture. His creative projects often combine music, design, architecture, and technology. And for years, Kanye has talked about building entire communities designed around creativity. Not just buildings, not just studios, entire environments. A private island could be the ultimate version of that vision. A place where he controls everything. The design, the people, the culture, the rules. But there's another reason this island idea makes sense. Controversy. Over the past few years, Kanye has faced massive backlash over his public statements and interviews. Major brands started cutting ties, including the sportswear giant Adidas, which ended its partnership with Kanye in 2022. That deal alone was reportedly worth billions. Suddenly, Kanye went from one of the most powerful figures in fashion to someone constantly surrounded by criticism and media attention. For someone who values control and independence, that kind of environment can feel impossible. So what do you do when the entire world is watching you? You leave it behind. Buying a private island might sound extreme, but for billionaires, it's actually very common. Entrepreneur Richard Branson owns Necker Island. Actor Johnny Depp owns a private island in the Bahamas called Little Halls Pond Cay. Even magician David Copperfield owns multiple islands. For ultra-wealthy celebrities, private islands offer something priceless: privacy, security, and complete freedom. But Kanye's rumored island plan might go much further. Some fans believe Kanye wants to turn the island into something incredible. A creative kingdom. Imagine this: music studios, fashion labs, art galleries, architecture experiments. A place where artists from around the world could come together to create. Kanye has always believed creativity works best when people are completely immersed in it. And a private island would allow him to build that environment from scratch. No distractions, no outside pressure, just pure creativity. There's also a long history of artists isolating themselves to create their greatest work. Writers escape to cabins. Directors disappear into editing rooms. Musicians retreat to remote studios. Even Kanye has done this before. When he worked on the legendary album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, he brought dozens of artists to a remote studio in Hawaii. They worked almost non-stop, day and night. The result became one of the most celebrated hip-hop albums ever made. Now imagine that same concept, but on an entire island. Kanye West has reinvented himself many times. Producer, rapper, designer, entrepreneur. But after years of controversy and global headlines, a private island could offer something even more valuable. A reset, a chance to step away from the noise of social media, away from constant public scrutiny, away from the pressure of the outside world. And when he returns, he could return with a completely new vision. Some people think Kanye's island plan could evolve into something much bigger. A testing ground for new ideas, sustainable living, experimental architecture, creative collaboration. Think about it. Tech billionaires are building rockets and planning cities on Mars. Why couldn't Kanye build a cultural experiment on Earth? It might sound crazy, but then again, many of Kanye's biggest ideas once sounded crazy. So is Kanye West really planning to buy a private island? Right now, nobody knows for sure. But if there's one thing history has taught us, it's that Kanye rarely follows normal paths. And if he does build his own island sanctuary, it might become one of the most fascinating creative experiments in modern culture. But what do you think? Is Kanye trying to escape the world, or build a brand new one? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest stories in music, culture, and the internet.